Have you ever wondered why the best clay shooters break targets so easily, even though they never seem to watch their barrel? What if the thing you're focusing on is actually the reason you're missing? Welcome to Shotgun IQ. In this video, we'll reveal why watching the gun instead of the target is one of the biggest mistakes shooters make. Top shooters don't chase the barrel, they use target focus, timing, and instinct to let the gun follow their eyes. You'll learn why beginners watch the barrel, why experts watch the target, and how this simple change can improve your shooting. The biggest mistake: watching the gun instead of the target. When a shooter looks at the barrel, their eyes leave the most important thing, the clay. This is one of the biggest reasons many shooters struggle to hit consistent targets. Your eyes are your guidance system. Where your eyes go, your body naturally follows. The brain uses what you see to control your movement, timing, and reaction. If your focus is on the wrong place, your shot will usually become slower and less accurate. Think about catching a ball. You don't stare at your hand while trying to catch it. You keep your eyes on the ball, judge its speed and direction, and your hands react naturally. Clay shooting works the same way. The target is constantly moving, changing speed, angle, and distance every second. If your attention is stuck on the barrel, you are already losing valuable time and reacting after the target has moved. Top shooters understand this perfectly. They know the shotgun is only a tool. Their real advantage comes from reading the target, trusting their movement, and allowing the gun to follow what their eyes see. Why looking at the barrel makes you miss when beginners look at the barrel? 3 major problems usually happen that affect their shooting performance. First, they become too mechanical. Instead of trusting their instincts and reacting naturally, they start overthinking every movement. Their mind fills with questions like, is my barrel under the target? Am I using the correct lead? Is my bead lined up perfectly? This creates hesitation and takes away the smooth movement needed for a good shot. Instead of flowing with the target, the shooter starts making small corrections, causing the gun to chase the clay instead of moving naturally with it. Second, they lose their target focus. The moment your eyes leave the clay and move toward the barrel, your connection with the target becomes weaker. Even a tiny delay can change the timing of your shot, especially on fast-moving targets. Third, looking at the barrel slows your reaction. Great shooting happens when your eyes clearly see the target and your body responds automatically. When you trust your vision and keep your focus on the clay, your gun movement becomes smoother, faster, and more consistent. Top shooters understand this. They don't follow the barrel, they follow the target. The secret of top shooters, target focus elite shooters, have trained themselves to keep their eyes locked on the clay from the moment it appears until the shot is taken. They don't waste their attention checking the barrel, bead, or trying to force the gun into the perfect position. They see the target speed, they see the angle, they read the movement and recognize the exact moment when the shot feels right. The gun moves because their eyes are driving it. This is the power of target focus. Your vision should always stay on the target, not the equipment. The shotgun is only a tool. It should become a natural extension of your body, not something you constantly control with your eyes. When you mount the gun correctly, keep a smooth movement, and stay focused on the clay, your brain automatically guides the shotgun to the right place. The barrel doesn't need to be watched because your eyes, hands, and timing are already working together. This is the difference between average shooters and top shooters. They trust their technique and let their vision lead the shot. But what about aiming? A lot of shooters ask the same question. If I don't look at the barrel, how do I know where I'm pointing? The answer is consistency, confidence, and proper technique. In clay shooting, the goal is not to aim the shotgun like a rifle by staring down the barrel. Instead, your gun fit, stance, gun mount, head position, and shooting method create a natural connection between your eyes, your hands, and the shotgun. A skilled shooter doesn't need to constantly check the barrel because they have trained their body to repeat the same movement every time. Through practice, the shotgun becomes an extension of their body rather than something they have to control with constant corrections. Think about driving a car. You don't stare at the steering wheel while driving because you already know how the car responds to your movement. Your eyes stay on the road, and your hands naturally make the adjustments needed to stay on the correct path. Clay shooting works the same way. Your eyes should stay focused on the target, reading its speed, line, and movement. The gun simply follows that information. The best shooters trust their technique, trust their instincts, and let their focus stay exactly where it belongs on the clay target. The difference between beginners and experts. A beginner often thinks, "Where is my barrel?" They are constantly checking the gun, trying to make sure the barrel is perfectly aligned with the target. Their attention is on the equipment, the bead, and the position of the shotgun. But while they are watching the gun, they are losing valuable information from the target itself. An experienced shooter thinks, "Where is the target going?" That is the mindset difference between beginners and experts. Beginners focus on the equipment. They try to control every small movement and force the shot to happen. Experts focus on the result. They trust their technique, stay connected with the target, and allow the gun to move naturally. The barrel is important, but it is not your main source of information. The real information comes from your eyes, your ability to read the target, your timing, and your smooth movement. Top shooters understand that the gun is only a tool. The eyes lead, the body reacts, and the shotgun follows. When you stop worrying about where the barrel is and start focusing on where the target is going, your shooting becomes smoother, faster, and more consistent. That is the difference between simply pointing a gun and truly understanding how to break targets. If this helped your shooting, subscribe for more clay shooting tips and techniques that actually improve your scores.